Hello, hello, friends. How's it going? It's about that time. Sorry we didn't get to a stream yesterday. Um, my AC was not working at all. Oh, hold on. It's a little too bright back here. Ugh. It was real fucking bright. I was just radiating. And I've got oily skin. Oh, I'm just looking at myself now. Okay. Yeah, our AC wasn't working yesterday, and we were suffering while being upstairs, so I decided to not do a stream because, yeah, it would have sucked to be up here really bad. And it would have been worse today if I didn't call the emergency maintenance line and have somebody come out to fix the AC this morning, because it was going to be hotter today. It was really, really bad outside earlier. We went out to go switch our laundry over, and it was like literally a 20-degree difference stepping out. Like, it was like walking into a wall of humidity when you walked outside. So I'm glad that we got it fixed today, because otherwise today would have been also suffering. We actually slept in our living room last night, which wasn't the greatest, but it was better than sleeping upstairs, because as you guys know, heat rises. But yeah, we're gonna play some frickin' Rust. I kind of want to join a server that has more people, so that way it's not just me doing survival things, I guess. I can't remember, gonna find the microphone key. What's the microphone key? It's V. Cool. All right. We're gonna try and find a relatively newly wiped map. Definitely not the 24 days old. Holy shit. There's one that's 15 hours old, 45 hours. I saw one that was 9 hours old, but I don't know where it went. Let's see. We got 10 days, 2 days, 3 days. 3 days, 15 hours. Maybe the 15 hours is going to be our best bet here. Let's try it. Let's see what we got. How's it going? Sounds like Patrick. Nice to see you. Oh boy. So how's your guys' weekend? We're probably only gonna do a couple hours. Because it's a Sunday. I don't like staying up like right before I have to get, like, if I were to do the 4 hours, I would only get like 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, just 6 hours. I don't like doing it right up. Don't like staying up on the Lord's Day. Yeah. No, I don't like getting off the stream and then immediately having to go to bed. Usually what I like to do is I kind of like to decompress right after the stream and like play a little of something else just by myself. Because believe it or not, and this is just like being honest or whatever, it's nothing like saying that I don't like streaming or anything like that, but it can be socially draining broadcasting all the things that I'm playing. So because you kind of have to keep engaging, you know? Yeah, I usually watch a movie. I can turn my mind off when I'm done streaming. Yeah. Let's hope that we don't have a real bad time on this server, because I don't know. It's always the other players in Rust that tend to ruin my Rust experience. Which is why I said before on the other Rust stream that I was like, man, I wish that there was a game mode where you could just do the survival. Like, you don't have to. For me, Rust is always a bad time. I think it can be really addicting once you get a mojo going. Like, once you like, you kind of have to like weigh how many people are on the map. Sometimes you can get like really well ahead if you log on off hours, because then whenever a plane flies overhead and drops something, you can pretty much run to it and be guaranteed to get it, because nobody's gonna go after you, because there's nobody else on the server. But yeah, and also another thing that I didn't realize is that blueprint wipes and map wipes are two different things. So if they wipe a map, if they wipe the map, your blueprints don't get wiped necessarily unless they specify that. So you still, like, you get to skip a lot of the time that you did the first time, building up your resources and like gathering scrap. You can save a lot of time by just researching blueprint stuff. And then once you research the blueprint, you have the blueprint until they do a blueprint wipe. So even if you get all of your stuff taken and destroyed and you have to build, like, start from scratch, it still saves a whole lot of time. But yeah, it can get really frustrating. Rust can be a really frustrating game. Especially when you're playing with people that group up. Because as you guys know, as you guys probably know, I'm mostly like a solo player. I don't like playing with other people, just in general, just to, like, as a general rule of thumb. Unless I'm close to them, and like I'm comfortable communicating with them. I don't really like playing multiplayer games or like grouping up with people, especially on here, because it seems like Rust is dominated by a lot of miners. There's a lot of. How many hours do I have in Rust? 200. Is it 220? Oh, it's only okay. I have 102 hours in Rust. Wonderful. Dom Rust daddies. That's gonna be my group. Dom Rust daddies. I have 134 hours. Oh shit. Nice. We got a somewhat similar playtime. Yeah, so it can be extremely addicting. And that I like that a lot. So what ends up happening with me in Rust is that I play like a fuck ton for a short period of time, and then I stop playing it for like months. They're gonna shoot at me, aren't they? Yeah, I'll re-download it and get super addicted, and then I'll rage quit, or I'll get bored, and then I'll stop playing for a while. Yeah, somebody's getting shot at. I think I'm gonna try. Oh boy. I'm gonna maybe try and make a base up here, but I don't know how successful I'll be. But yeah, the servers that have people in them are the ones that make me the most nervous. They're almost always people almost always make Rust worse for me. But when I'm streaming, I don't mind playing with them because it adds variety, you know? It adds the potential for funny moments. Whereas if I'm playing Rust by myself, I will zone out and stare at the screen for 3 hours and not say anything while I, like, bang on rocks and trees. There's pizza. We're not sweaty anymore. Now it's actually quite chilly.
Speak for yourself.
Bang those rocks and trees. Bang them.
Watching the trees.
I'm one with nature. Okay. Hold on. I actually just realized something. I need to turn this off, and I didn't realize it. Hold on. I'm going to turn off the screen for a second. We're going to, let's see. What can I do? We're going to, we're going to do just cam. Yeah, I realized the last time that I played the game that I didn't have nudity censored. I did not react to the nudity, and I didn't notice the nudity until I had watched the VOD afterwards. And I don't have a problem with nudity, by the way. I thought it was fine. That's why I didn't react to it. But obviously there are rules. But yeah, I just noticed that I had my whole tits out on stream. I had my whole tits out on stream. Don't ban me, Twitch. I promise it wasn't a big deal. They're just tits, okay. Now we got our pixelated titties.
But also your camera.
Yeah, my camera also kind of covers it for the most part.
Move it down ever so slightly so you can cover it.
You got your censored hentai mode on. I could also move it down just a little bit. Yeah, move my camera down just a little bit, and there we go. Now we got the whole thing. Yeah, there's not even any pixelation. It's just
Where?
nudity where. Oh yeah, by the way, for those that don't know in my chat, if you're not already a part of my Discord server,
Do it!
my bot just dropped the link to that, so you cover the whole of the whole. You looted my friend when he lost internet, you bitch. That's what they said. Don't mess with their friend. Don't loot when their friend is offline.
How am I supposed to know? How are they gonna know?
How are they gonna know? But yeah, this week has been pretty good. Pretty good. I am starting to get I'm starting to get the feeling that Disco Elysium is slogging a little bit. But I don't think that's the fault of the game. I think it's the fault of the way I chose to play the game. So I'm getting caught up in areas that I feel like if I had played like a normal person, I probably would have gotten past easier. So, right, a lot of the time in the past few streams has been me wandering around, hoping that I can make checks that I keep missing. And don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the dialogue or whatever. It just stresses me out when I can't, when it feels like I'm not doing anything, or not being productive, or not making, oh shit. There's some... It looks like they have a base up there somewhere, so maybe it's not the greatest idea to make a base over there. Well, shit. And all, yeah, the outpost is not a fun place to be around. I imagine there's a lot of foot traffic through there. Maybe we'll go over here. This looks like a good area to set up. So I'll drop a pin here, maybe a little away from the road, just a little bit. Yeah, I think a lot of my enjoyment with Rust has been more about finding the joy in being killed and causing suffering to the, like, causing as much suffering as I can to the people that do kill me. For instance, just trapping the shit out of everything, putting code locks on my chests so that when they loot my base, they have to break them open instead of just opening them to, like, grab shit out of it. I think that's really my joy in this game, is, like, causing as much frustration as I can with the people that are taking or trying to take my things. You know what? I wonder if we could get up there. I don't think... They do not have a tool chest. Oh, they do have a tool chest, but it's not authorized. They went to sleep without authorizing their tool chest. Oh, could you bring me my watch, please? It's on the charger. I just forgot to put it. I meant to put on the charger. Yeah, it is my base now. Yeah, it's in the bedroom. Oh, it's building blocked. Never mind. But how the fuck did he get up there? How did he get in his base? That's kind of clever. I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, it's probably easy to knock this shit down, but, like, for people like me, just to, like, keep nakeds from coming in, I can't get in. It's too high up. He probably did that on purpose. No, I imagine he built it around himself and then closed the door and then... Yeah, either he made a staircase and destroyed it, or he built the base around himself and then never left. and just like logged off. I have a little star friend? Oh, yeah. Yeah, my Galaxy Watch greets me with a cute little star friend. Would a ladder work in the situation? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever built a ladder in Rust. So I don't even know if I would know how. But maybe a ladder would work. I've always thought the ladder has only worked on like flat surfaces though. So I don't know if it works on ledges. But it may be worth looking at. I should probably spend more time trying to figure out if I can how to make a ladder, because those are probably useful. You could get on top of the building and jump in. He did have some good stuff. Let me see. I'll give it another go. Give it another try. I'm also freezing my freezing my face off. I didn't want to say tits because I feel like I've said tits a lot already on this. Like I've already added 2 just by acknowledging that. So what the fuck is this? Interesting. I don't think there's anybody in here. I think this is building blocked too. I hate that it's like so open. Like it's so open yet I can't get in. Oof. Okay. Let's try to see if we can get on top and then
Literally running around naked.
That's a big jump gap. Ah! I almost killed myself there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to get on top unless I Oh, I meant with a ladder. Yeah. You are correct. How do you even build a ladder? Let me see. Ladder. Oh, I guess I need to a workbench level 1. That makes sense. But yeah, that's a good idea. You had the right idea. I just don't have the resources. I love how it's pixelating where it thinks my tits and genital are at, but wait. You know what? I guess it is.
Imagine if
My boobs extend behind me.
you're dragging them on the ground as you run away. Step on you.
Don't step on your tits. Rust is a hell of a drug. It's honestly insanely impressive how big this game, like how big each map is. This is bigger than, I mean, obviously there's more content and it's just generally bigger than like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I thought that was big, but there's a lot of shit here. Like there's a whole underground train system. There's big complex buildings, realistic like looking foliage and structures and stuff like that. It's just generally a pretty technically impressive game, at least I would think. Yeah, the train systems. So you see, let me see. Yeah, right here. So you see the these bus, or I guess they're a train. These train symbols. They're in the various towns. So like in the train yard, there's one. There's a few just randomly out there. It doesn't look like this spawned a launch site, but there would usually. I think they're new. Yeah, I think they might be new. But anyways, there's an elevator that takes you down like 20 stories into the ground. And there's a bunch of like train dwellers there that'll try to shoot you. It's like the scientists. They have guns, and there's a whole bunch of loot down there. And then you can use low-grade fuel to take a train, and there's a whole train system connecting all of these train stops. So you can take the train and like drive it yourself. Yeah, more stuff I'll be bad at. It's not as bad once you have the weapon. Yeah, the NPCs are The NPC, never underestimate the NPCs in this game. They're almost as bad as regular players. Not to mention that whenever they shoot you, you bleed for like 3 seconds afterwards. It's awful. It's always stressful for me to go to the train, to the train tracks. But once you have good equipment, like good guns, usually you can take care of them pretty well. It's just it takes a while to get to the point where you have a fucking you have a semi-automatic. I was doing pretty good on the last map that I was on. Just doing the card system thing was stressful for me. Oh, yeah, the cards for the monuments. Yeah, those are rough as well. Also, some of these jumps they expect you to do is insane. It genuinely, whenever I have to do jump stuff, it genuinely makes my heart drop. Whenever I do the jump. It does a really good job of making you feel like you're gonna lose shit. Wait, oh, this is a safe zone. I can't use it. I was like wondering why I can't take out my mace, but I'm in a safe zone. Okay. But yeah, mainly, so my main strategy, usually whenever I start playing, if I'm fresh on the block, I'll pick a place, go to it, and then once I'm there, I'll start harvesting resources to build my base. What the fuck? He whacked me with the, he whacked me. See, and then that happens where it's just, you're like, where the fuck did you come from? Boom, you're dead. Welcome back to Rust!
Lord.
What? What did they say? Oh boy.
Lord.
Oh lord. I'm probably gonna die. That's fine. Let me tongue punch your fart box, Daddy Mayx. What a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. Let me tongue punch your fart box, Daddy. I don't know, I had one headphone ear off to talk to my partner. I guess... Well, we spawned at the bottom of the map. So that's good to know that there is a... Okay, I guess we're gonna have to run across the map again. That's fine. Yeah, there are two ways that you will start off a fresh run of Rust. Is that you will most likely either A, establish your base and you'll actually be able to make progress, or B, you will spend the entire game running across a map and dying before you get to your destination. There's a hot air balloon we could take, though. I don't have any low-grade fuel, but we could always just go pie in the sky. I always think these are fun looking. I've always wanted to get on one, but I know damn well I'm not going to be able to control it. Yeah, it doesn't have any fuel or anything. Oh, there's a small wooden box. It makes me want to go get low-grade fuel so that I could... My heart stopped when you touched the cloth of that balloon. Oh, because it looked like I was getting damaged or something? I imagine if my heart drops when I merely jump across a gap in this game, my heart's gonna be even worse when I'm in a balloon. There's a deer. My experience is that you die getting in the cloth of air balloons in that game. Oh, really? Like suffocates you? Damn. Damn, shawty, okay! What is it? What is it? Huh. Oh, does it? Ah, there's a lock on it.
520.
Hmm. Oh, nice. See, this is Rust. This is the Rust experience. You happen across some loot that somebody left because they haven't played in a while or they logged off or something like that. And you just get lucky, and then you feel great, and then you lose it all. I'm gonna drop my rock. Can't open that. I didn't think of it like that. I thought it was the game just glitching and killing you. But now I imagine Rust players as barely functional toddlers suffocating on air balloon shoots. They are, I mean, I'd believe it. I mean, just look at how they chat. tongue punch in your fart box. Daddy, there's some people on a boat though. That looks fun.
Daddy, there's some people in a boat.
Daddy! I mean, that's just romance. Oh god. Gun. Gun.
So much right.
What if you had a gun? What if I had a gun? What if you had more gun? What if gun? I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this hog. Come here, hog. Oh no! I got killed by the hog. I underestimated the hog. I got killed by James though. That's the hog's name. The hog's name is James. James the hog.
Actually, you know what?
See, and then there's these bases. It looks like it's decaying. Ooh, looks like it's decaying. Where is the door? Is there no door? Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, they locked it still, though. Damn it. I wonder... I don't think I have the tools to make it collapse. I don't think my measly rock is going to shatter the foundations of this place. But hey, at least there's free water. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, I keep noticing that Pizza has a GBA SP. Probably need a good pickaxe and the ability to repair it 50 times. Yeah. Yeah, I keep noticing I kept noticing the GBA, and then the other day I told her, because the battery's bad, it's like the case is all scratched up, and I forgot how shitty Game Boy screens were, and how like small they are. So I told her that I wanted to undertake the task of modding it, putting it in a new case and putting a new screen on it. Can I kill this person? Can... Saw, dude. I don't know what he's doing. How's it going, man? How you doing? You doing okay? Why's my game lags when I try to do the push to talk? It like lags real bad. Can you hear me? Hello? Who are you? Oh, it's like just lagging in general. Oh, it's lagging bad. I'm bleeding bad because I just need this. I just need this wolf to kill me. I wonder why it was lagging so bad. Watch you run away and randomly die from his hit. Yes. I wonder what my ping is. I'm gonna die because I'm bleeding. I'm gonna bleed out. Very easily. But I'm hydrated. I'm hydrated. Let me... Is there maybe a control... MIDI input? Enable to play instruments with connected MIDI... I can... What? You can play the instruments in the game with a MIDI keyboard? That's interesting. Voice transmit is V. Use your Akai keyboard and jam. Mode exclusive. I'm going to turn VSync on. I'm going to do... Can I just do full... No, that's fine. FPS limit 100. I definitely did die. That's fine. I just want to figure out why it's lagging. I don't know if it's doing it because... Maybe NVIDIA Reflex is fucking it up. What's the ping for the server? Let me see. It's 23 ms, so honestly it shouldn't be fucking up. To be honest. Let's see. See if it does it again. Hello? Hello? No, it's definitely lagging. And I can't tell if it's using the right... It's using the right microphone or something. Whoop-de-doo. The Max Gibbs. The Max Giblets. That sounded pretty. Why can't I pick the audio device? Hello? It's just lagging. Like you can't have Rust without the... It was really well done. Why, thanks. Let me see. There's gotta be a reason why it's lagging. Let me see. Voice chat making Rust lag. Voice chat lag. It's like Max Giblets. I've tried the following. A bit late, but you find any solution. It looks like... I guess not. I mean, the whole reason why I followed you is because of the "What's up, daddies" thing. Great voice and silliness. What's up, daddies? It's fine. I guess I just won't talk to people. It works otherwise. Maybe I should get a career in voice acting. I don't... I've always thought there have been a few times where people on Twitter have put out voice acting, like casting calls for their own personal projects and shit. I've considered putting in applications, but I've never thought about doing it like seriously. I don't know. I always doubt myself. What? No, that was Don't Worry, Be Happy. Yeah. This deer was just dissociating until I walked right up to it. It's fine, I just won't talk to people. Yeah. That's how I am at work half the time. Sometimes I wish that I could walk around without social repercussion, with just headphones in the entire time. I would do it. I would, like, if I didn't have to interact with anybody to do my job, I would 100% walk around all the time with headphones in 8 hours a day at work. Unfortunately, that's not how society works. Okay, let's hope we don't get yoinked before we get to our destination. I'm talking like a travel agent, or
That's it only because
oh, yeah, Temp would want to put that in the in a highlight video. I don't know. It was just like my voice. I let God take control of my voice. You know what I'm saying? I just started making sounds, and then it turned into "Don't worry, be happy." You can almost say that Jesus took the wheel of my voice box. There is some food and some anti-rat. Okay, so another thing that when I first started playing, another thing that I didn't realize, you can recycle the empty tuna cans and the bean cans for metal fragments, but they're almost always more useful later on. So I'm probably going to start hanging on to them instead of recycling them. Maybe not the tuna cans as much, because those are just for the tuna can lamps, and I like the lamps because you can put them on a wall. But the bean cans are especially important for making satchel charges. Motherfucking beans. I mean, isn't that what a lot of artists and musicians in the past said? That the Cradian stuff came from God or somewhere else? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say... Well, I guess I could say that it came from God, but I have a very different idea of God than a lot of people, so... I have more of the idea that, like, God is inside me. So, like, saying that my talent comes from God would be very similar to me saying that my talent comes from myself. But that would be me getting really theological. So, and I already talk about that way too much on Twitter. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Leave me alone. No, leave me alone. I saw the wolf and I had to run away. Yeah, if you want to hear more about my my God complex, follow me on Twitter. Yes, sounds like Patrick does follow me on Twitter.
you were saying, like, oh yeah, it sounds like Patrick. He already follows me. That's his...
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, sounds like Patrick follows me already. Patrick who? Patrick from Fall Out Boy? I wish.
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! I would I think if I could do karaoke. Yeah, if I could do I haven't gone to a bar since COVID started. I mean, I've gone to a bar to like fill up get drinks to go. But since COVID ended, I've been having the hankering to go somewhere and do some karaoke. And if I do, I'm definitely going to sing a Fall Out Boy song. And before the song start, like I'm going to tell them to like, hey, play this instrumental, but do it like on a delay, like do it like 10 seconds after I ask you to do it or something. And then like I'm just going to spend the first part of it just going, hey, 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 going da da. Where are we going? Where are we going? I've been trying to get to this one point for the past 30 minutes. Man.
I didn't, I don't.
I'm also trying to, I think once we move to the new house, I'm going to try and record more music as well. We're going to have a basement, which is going to have all sorts of, it's going to have all, oh, fuck. At least they didn't pay me any mind, or unless they turn around and stake me from behind. But yeah, I want to set up like a vocal booth in the basement because you can do that with cheap material. Like usually you would probably take a Rivet and Pizza ukulele basement stream. That would actually be pretty dope, to be honest. But I could probably set up the basement to be acoustically fine. Yeah, it's empty.
I thought it was full.
I emptied.
I went, ah! I thought it was filled to the limit.
Yeah, I think it would be cool because you could. I feel like we could also turn it into something to where we could like if we got
I'm wearing the Fall Out Boy shirt.
if we got a camera, we could also alternate Fallout Boy, new variety of Fallout Boy dropped.
Boy.
Kill me boy. I'm new.
Kill me, boy. I'm new.
But yeah, I think we could turn the basement into like a studio of sorts. I think that would be cool. And,
I'm new in
actually, because a lot of my music stuff that I've been doing nowadays has been I've just incorporated it all into the same space, and that hasn't worked super well. And just in general, like I don't have a good sound setup right now, so. Yeah, right now my current recording setup is recording on Snapchat in my car. But I have tried to record a few music things on this, like on my computer, using Streamlabs, just because I don't fucking know how to use audio video software. So I would just record it from there and hope it sounded okay. And it sounds fine. It's just not the greatest. But then again, I'm highly critical of myself, so. It doesn't look like we have too many people that are frequenting this area, so hopefully we can get some resources in face. Or God, I was reading I was reading what they said and I accidentally said face because they said I can trade for a sniper bullet to your face, peasant. What the fuck? I use Audacity for voice stuff and Sony Movie Studio for editing audio video stuff. Yeah, I used to try a while ago I tried to use Audacity for music stuff. And I couldn't figure out how to get it. Like, it was always so frustrating. But I probably just need more practice, you know. I also, there was a usually Humble Bundle has a good, there's always usually some sort of music editing software that they're giving off in some sort of bundle. I have one of those. I think it's just called Music Maker. But I've yet to sit down and learn how to use it. I think what I need to do is I need to separate my gaming setup from my music setup, because I get the feeling that when I try to sit down and use the software, I get distracted. Like my ADHD brain is like, why would you sit down and try to make music when you could just play Rust instead? You know what I'm saying? And then I play Rust, and then I lose 3 hours of my life, and I tell myself that I don't make things. But yeah, it's also just lack of equipment in general. I don't have a great microphone. I don't have any instruments or an audio interface or anything like that. So it's basically just me trying to make music with my computer. Yes, and I also don't have any talent. Patrick, why would you write a script about how much you love Psychonauts when you could just play Valorant or something in VR? That's another thing that I feel bad about, because I bought an Oculus Quest 2, and I don't use it as nearly as much as I should for the amount of money I spent on it. So, I did play Doom 3 on it for a little while, and I have had some fun playing some other games using the virtual desktop, but I don't use it nearly as much as I need to. It might be because I have limited space in here. I think once we move to the new house, I'm going to enjoy having a really big space, because we're going to have a really big living room. I'm going to enjoy having a really, really big space to play VR in. I should probably try and craft a tool of some sort. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Boneworks is fantastic, and modded Skyrim is fun. Ooh, that's another thing. Yeah, I guess I can't bring myself to play Skyrim ever again, probably, in a regular fashion. Because every time that I play Skyrim, I have to spend 3 or 4 at like almost an entire day. I need to spend almost an entire day modding the shit out of it, and it always involves downloading like something like 200 mods to get it looking how I want it to look for the game that it is. And I almost always open it up after I'm done modding it. I'll open up the game. I'll be like, wow, that's really pretty. That's a really pretty view. And then I'll get bored with the gameplay and stop playing. So I think maybe VR would be a good way to spice up that. Because, like, things that are normally mundane in a regular PC game, things that are normally mundane, like swinging a sword over and over, like, a lot of the boring shit that you would do in Skyrim is a lot more fun when it's in VR. The base Skyrim VR doesn't let you interact with objects with your hands, like you can't walk up to a potion or a desk and pick it up with your hand. You need mods to make it fun. Yeah, that's pretty much all Skyrim is just to play Skyrim in general. You need mods to make it fun. You can, I mean, you could probably say the same thing about every Elder Scrolls game, but I think Skyrim is probably the worst in that aspect. The base Skyrim is probably insufferable to play. I don't know. That maybe we'll have to come around to it on stream and see if that's true or not. Because I haven't played Skyrim in quite a while. Let's hope nobody runs up on me, ruins my fun. I'm just chopping trees. Chopping trees and chopping trees and helping bees, hanging with the bees, crack open a cold one with the bees, chopping trees and sucking knees. And every time I think of knees, I just think of the kind of slightly NSF. I don't think it's NSW. I just think it's something that some people may find squeamy. But there are people that implant hooks into their body. Like, it's a thing that they like to do. They get hooks put in their body, like most commonly the elbows and the knees. But sometimes other places. They get hooks put in so that they can hang from things. They apparently think it's something that's fun. No judgment, by the way, if you're somebody that enjoys hanging from your hook knees. But I thought it was an interesting thing. Suspension play. Yeah, okay. I always thought that suspension play was like people using straps. I didn't realize that suspension play meant literally putting hooks in your body. Like, it's like a piercing. That's so wild. Like, I can't imagine how that would oh, there's both part of it. Yeah. It's interesting. I imagine implanting the hooks in your body is probably more convenient. But somebody was telling me about how, like, you have to be very careful, and you have to take care of the knee. Like, obviously you need to take care of the body parts that it's convenient, quote unquote. I just got hooks in my body already. We don't even need to strap it up. But they were telling me how there's all sorts of, like, medical things that could happen. Obviously, if you have a hook in your knee, there's some.
Just the lights off on me.
Len's new meeting to Captain Hook. Am I right?
Cat turned off.
One of the cats turned off the lights while you were in the bathroom.
Because he was.
Amazing.
He stood up on it and went.
I mean, I feel that.
Went until dark. I went in there and turned off.
I think we are relatively safe over here. I haven't seen anybody, so that's a good sign. Now we just need to gather some stone. And we'll probably be A-okay. The little what? The little glove? I don't know where my drawing glove went. I've been around a lot of kinksters and I've seen some stuff. It's interesting, but I'm still super vanilla. Yeah, I'm pretty vanilla as well. I don't think it's so much because I don't think it would be fun or anything like that. I think it's more that I'm just lazy. like I don't know. I've never been the kind of person that enjoys spending long amounts of time with that kind of stuff. Like I demonetization, yes, but still, I don't know. I like talk. Like I think it's fine to talk about sex things, right? Yeah. No. Twitch is stinky about that kind of stuff. But yeah. I imagine you can get demonetized for talking about kink just because it's sexual in nature. Not to me. I'm not saying it's sexual in nature to me. I don't think kink is sexual in nature. But a lot of people, I imagine most of the people that are in charge of Twitch probably think it's...
Yeah, but you're...
Yeah, also, I guess my channel does have an 18 plus or warning or whatever. So it's whatever. It's sex. Sex. But yeah, I mean, I've never been one to want to spend a lot of time in the bedroom, you know, unless it's for like a special occasion. Your face is burning up right now. I like to be efficient. Just watching Pizza's face as I say more words. I like to be efficient. I think it's mainly because, but it's also because I like doing other things, I guess. I don't know.
Video games, other things? Like, other things.
Yeah, I think it's other things. Yeah, I think it's
like
weird.
Other things like games and like, or is it like...
Yeah, I think it's weird when it's like, hey, you can't talk about adult stuff in your 18 plus channel. How dare you? Yeah, I actually... I'm not 100% on the rules thing. I just always assumed, especially since Twitch has been banning people for the hot tub streams, like it logically connects in my brain that they would ban sexual talk as well, like explicit sexual talk, which I imagine.
You haven't said any.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm just saying, like, we had an entire discourse on Twitter about how kink is inherently sexual or like inherently explicit content or whatever like that. There are obviously people out there that think that it's some taboo, super weird thing. Is it taboo or is it taboo? Taboo. Hey babe, how was I? Efficient. You were efficient. It was so efficient.
I was gonna make...
No, make the comment. Make the comment. That eye is cool that you're drawing over there.
Efficient, but
Efficiency and quality. Quality and efficiency.
I was gonna...
Efficient and fair. Okay, that's those are good qualities to have. If someone were to describe your sexual prowess, I would think that efficient and fair are good descriptors.
I'm so embarrassed.
No kink it pride. Yeah, the no kink it pride discourse is awful. I hate it. I hate it a lot. We live in a society, yada yada.
We live in a society. Yeah.
See, proof that we're living in a society right now is that I'm starving. That's some real society level shit. Real high concept stuff.
Like,
Video game starving.
I can barely remember to see.
I don't think I could maybe describe Rust as capitalism. Maybe I think before when I played Rust before, I described it as what was it? Anarcho-capitalism. ANCAP. Yeah, that's what I described it as. Is that Rust is what anarcho-capitalism would look like in practice. The 3 E's to be in the bedroom: efficient, equal, and excellent. Those are that's some good shit right there. I can get down with that. Are you being efficient? Are you being equal? And are you being excellent? Oh, the BD. Is there a BDSM acronym too? Safe, sane, and consensual. Is that like an actual thing? That's cool. Huh. What does sane mean though?
Like you're not.
Oh.
You're not just.
Oh, so just not abuse. I imagine just saying sane is more, it rolls off the tongue better, but.
Not abuse. Not just there.
Let me see. I'm gonna make a bow.
Glory.
I'm gonna make some. Gonna make myself some boots and maybe a head wrap. Doing aftercare and stuff. Yeah, aftercare's very good. Yeah. By the way, for the extra viewer that's watching, hi. How are you? We're talking about kink things and sex. So if that's not your jam, I understand. But I do enjoy it. I think that's one of the things that I advocate a lot for on my Twitter, just in general, is being more open about talking about sex things, just in general. Because I think a lot of I don't know, like I think it's a lot more candid and a lot more fun when people are able to talk about those things, and it's not assumed that you're being creepy, or it's not assumed that you're like I don't know, like I just think that's a normal thing that you should be able to talk about, and it like leads to fun conversations, you know?
Well, and then it also takes.
Yeah, it takes away the weirdness about sex, and it also allows people to ask questions without feeling embarrassed, right? Because like a big problem in our society, as I was talking about our society, a big problem in our society is a lack of good sex education, and I'm starting to think that the government's not going to do that for us. So the only way to maybe make it so people know more about sex is to talk about it openly and not like be assholes to each other if we do. Really? I think it would be cool to be a sex ed teacher. I think you could really like honestly, and I think this is one of the greatest tragedies of the school, like all schools just in general, is that the sex ed teachers are are like treated as like a minor thing, like a thing where you go to a class for 2 days, right, and then they like fear monger about sex to you.
I remember in middle school health class, sex ed was the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just the sex ed teachers aren't treated as important as they are. Because I really think that sex ed teachers are incredibly important, and there are a lot of things that you can branch off from, like sex and gender, because you could talk about gender if you're a sex ed teacher. Like I imagine there's probably a curriculum if you're in a public school, and there's stuff that you like, you can't just go off on your own thing. But ideally, someone that is a sex teacher would know all of the stuff about like sexuality and gender and stuff, and those are really crucially important things to teach to people. Yeah, I even think a lot of adults could have a could use a
Remember the mom?
yeah, the mom. I think there are a lot of adults.
I wanna be her.
There are a lot of adults that could use a good sex education right now. I read a thread from a sex ed teacher talking about teaching and answer questions while trying not to laugh at some of the shit the kids said.
Listen, that's already a problem.
I think it's
Kids, I already can't not laugh at kids.
that's got to be the funnest part. But I imagine in a school system they tell you not to engage with the silliness, which sucks.
always.
Oh, really? Not always.
It depends on the school. Charters, yes, you're not. Like public school, like a lot of times it's siloing and are just all day.
Oh yeah.
Kids. After school
We are
conversation.
not having a fun time. We're starving. We're dehydrated. I need food. I need food. Hopefully we can find a care package along the road. But yeah, honestly, I think I would enjoy discussing the details and the philosophy and whatever about like sex. Like I feel like I could do that about anything though. Not just sex. I think I would enjoy talking about sex, but like I also think I would enjoy talking about a lot of things that I could teach people. Which makes me wonder if I should have been a teacher. I don't know why I'm doing IT stuff. To be honest. I like Really? What about a therapist? Do you think I could be a therapist? I could be a therapist. Nice. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I wonder why I do things. I do like computers. Don't get me wrong. I like doing IT stuff.
People are like more.
Yeah, I feel like I have an ideal to deal with things, and some people may say that computers are extremely complex, but humans are so much more complex, and I find them far more interesting than computers. I like computers, don't get me wrong. I enjoy knowing how to work with computers and make things on computers, but I honestly think I would be a lot more intellectually engaged if I was in a field where I was talking with people, or like, and not necessarily as in like social interactions. I'm talking like discussions, not because I don't do good with social cues and social interactions and stuff like that. But I do really good with discussions. I will sit there and I will have a discussion with you for hours. Shit, like, all right, time to hand your wooden condom demonstration penises back. Teen, but I can't give it back. I've grown too attached to it. Another teen, yeah, this happens with most men. Amazing.
College they passed around.
A dental dam? Oh boy.
Everyone was like, "See, that's the problem."
I think a lot of the reason why there's such a funny atmosphere to it. Where are those food crates? Yeah, right? Usually there's food crates everywhere. But I think a lot of the reason why there's a funny atmosphere to a lot of the sex ed stuff, I don't think it's because sex is funny necessarily. I think it's because it's not talked about. And if it's not talked about and it's taboo, then it can become funny for like kids that aren't used to it, right? I think it would become less funny if we talked about it more. I mean, I'm sure that it'll still retain some of its humor, but I think it'll be less like, I don't know. I think the funny's good, by the way. I don't think we should get rid of the funny. I'm just saying, like, what'd you say? Oh, really? Food crate. I need a food crate. I'm dying. Weebles wobble and they don't fall down. I think it will still be funny. Yeah, obviously it'll still be funny. I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of the funny in the like teen space, like the younger kid space, I think a lot of the funny is because of how like taboo it is, you know? Like kind of how a lot of kids say fucked up shit sometimes because they think it's funny. Like a lot of Zoomers think it's cool to say racial
Fucking
slurs, right?
boomers.
Because they think it's funny, because it's taboo, it's a thing they're not supposed to do, right? Oh, God. Did I say something wrong, or is it the way that I'm saying taboo? Or are you just reacting to how kids are like... Yeah. It's complex. I still think it's going to be funny, but just in a different way, right? Taboo. Taboo. It's just how... It's the same reason I say gesture. Gesture. Oh, God. No. Okay.
Gesture is correct.
Is it? Is gesture correct? Okay, maybe I said gesture. I used to say gesture a lot. Yeah, the kid's trying to be edgy. I did find food, finally. Thank the Lord.
The student who was trying to
Yeah, edgy kids...
Calling 6th grade girls.
I think it's because that's not talked about either. I think a lot of them think that it's cool and fun to say because they're not supposed to say it, not because... Not because, what would you say? Fuck. Like, it's not explained to them, I guess, if that makes sense, you know?
Well, it's explained in a way that's more so, don't do this because I said so.
Yeah,
Like,
don't do it
this
because I said so, as opposed to don't do this because it's hurtful to people.
Tell them, like, here's this word I don't want you to say, but you don't give them...
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like telling a kid not to do something just because is never a good idea.
In education, we call that what to do. Tell them what to do.
Yeah, I need to make a base.
Like, tell them, because if you only put the language of what they shouldn't be doing in, that's all there.
I'm gonna drop this fat.
They don't know how to do it.
Maybe the sulfur. I'm not gonna need the sulfur for a while. I do need to make a base. Very badly. Just, I'm afraid I'm gonna get dehydrated or something. Give me my pants. I need my pants. Nice. We are clothed. We're clothed. I think I'm gonna make the hide boots as well. I'm gonna eat some mushrooms, get my hydration up. I'm an adult and I still have the fuck you reaction to people telling me what to do, even if it's a good idea and I'm going to do it anyway. Internally, I'm just rage at the machine, fuck you, I don't want to do what you tell me. Yeah, that makes sense. When I say, like, telling them not to do something without giving them a reason, I don't necessarily mean that you should tell them not to do a thing because there's, like, a good reason or whatever. I think a lot of the way that we should talk to kids should be telling them how it makes people feel, as opposed to telling them not to do it. Yeah, because I think it makes a lot more sense to them to understand that something will hurt someone, as opposed to telling them not to do a thing, like under threat of punishment or whatever. Because, like, you telling them not to do a thing implies that you're going to punish them if they do it. So, like, instead, you frame it as, don't do this because it makes people feel this. Or, not necessarily don't do this, but, like, doing this thing makes people feel this way. And that's kind of like an active thing that I try to do just in general in my day-to-day life. Like, we came up with, they were making fun of me a little bit but for our new house, I came up with a quote-unquote I called it a constitution at first, but I figured that was also bad juju, so I was just like, this is a document. Like, this is just I wrote it to line out, like, all the things that we needed to pay for, like all the expenses that we had and all the chores that would affect all of us, but I didn't tell anybody explicitly to do anything. I kept it very open for, like, discussion as opposed to like laying down rules, you know? So like that's kind of like an implementation of how I try to actively frame how I talk to people and how I interact and like collaborate, I guess. It's a big reason why when I start a game studio, I want to do it in such a way that I would be equally sharing the property with everyone, and it would be like truly collaborative, right? Okay, let's see. I kind of want to. I like making things on mountains, but they're never as flat as I want them to be. Yeah, poop on the Constitution. In education, tell them what to do versus what not to do, because if they know the clear step-by-step, then they are more likely to follow through in the expected way. Yeah. We're about to move to a house with another partner moving in. Yeah. We're moving in with... Yeah, we're like two couples moving into one space. So that'll be fun. And then one of them's my brother as well, so... And it's because we tried doing it last year for like 4 months. We didn't do it like on purpose. It was like 2 months, I think. Yeah, it was like 2.5 months. Pizza had come over to stay right before the COVID pandemic hit, and as she was staying over for spring break, as she was staying over for her spring break, all of the pandemic restrictions hit. So she like pretty much as she was visiting us, she had to go back and like empty out her classroom, and it was wild. And so she just stayed with us for a while. But we enjoyed it. We enjoyed living together. It was a very good time. It was, and I think that's why we're gonna try and do it again. Yeah, it's because we're so cool. It's because you're so cool. Okay. We're a polycule. Yeah, polycules are cool. I'm so nervous. I don't know if you made your cupboard. I did not make my cupboard, but I will make my cupboard. Don't you worry. Let's see. We're gonna... I think I'm gonna make a... What do I want to do? We'll do this. Don't get shot, right? I think I'm in a good place over here. Hopefully. Maybe. Let's try... Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, I'm not the most efficient at base building. I have to think about it quite a bit. Okay. Cupboard. Eat some mushrooms. You know. Can't build a base if you're not tripping balls, right? Where's... Oh, sleeping bag. That's also useful to have. Hammer. Also useful to have. And then I need to make a tiny box, probably. Tiny box. I usually start with the triangle middle to put the cupboard in, then build out. Yeah, you know, I should probably put the toolbox in the middle as opposed to because usually I put it in a corner. Because otherwise you might get killed and have to start all over. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it might make sense to put it like directly in the middle. Or yeah, that's fine. And then I'll make an airlock. Because usually it'll take up space on the wall. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stick it smack dab in the middle. I've never done that before, so this is a new strategy, new strat. Oh, I can't make an airlock here. Looks like I'm gonna have to restructure. Oh, there's people shooting over there. That's fun. I'm just gonna close this up. Don't mind me. Okay. Now we need door. Door. Lock. And then we're Gucci. Nervously watching as you take your time. I always wonder how people feel about how how long I take to build these things. I'm just always so like lax when I'm playing Rust. I'm just like, "Oh, here we go. Let me make sure I got this structured." I'm always afraid of making a mistake. To like I'm always afraid of like putting the wrong thing down and then wasting my resources. So I try to take my time. Even though it's probably gotten me killed quite a few times. Come on. Key lock, key lock, key lock. There we go. We're safe. What do you know? In our little weenie hut. I think right now we're a weenie hut junior, but soon we could very well be a weenie hut general. We're gonna do this and this and this and this and this. Oh, I don't have enough stone. Okay, we'll stick these in here for now. We've got 11 hours of no decay. Not enough stone, dying, right? Patrick over here, about to have an aneurysm. Okay, I've got a box. We'll stick this here as well. I wish you luck. Let's see. Okay. You can put a lock on your cupboard, by the way. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I just found out you could put locks on chests. So that was a new one for me. I don't know why you can't put it. I wonder if you can put a key lock on a chest, but I'm not sure. I know you can put a code lock on it, but. And then I'm gonna make a campfire. Just so I can cook me meat. I've got to cook me meat. Okay, let's make sure that we mark where we're at so I don't lose track of my base. You can also put that leather cloth and ore. Oh, there's so many things. So many things. Boop, doop, 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 doop. And I actually don't need to carry this stone pickaxe with me if I don't want to. Because I have a fancy pickaxe. I've got a fancy one. I'll stick the campfire here, and I'll shove some meat in there. Don't mind me just shoving my meat into the campfire. Okay, we need stone. I'm afraid because I think I may have put my base a little too close to the bandit camp. Oh no, this is lethal for this is a safe zone. Which shrine? I've just been helping Pizza with Breath of the Wild shrines.
The one with the, you have to take it all around the
Oh yeah, the conveyor belt one is a pain in the ass. I wonder why the bandits think that carrying a pickaxe is a lethal object.
I have to start all the way over.
I mean, you can use a pickaxe in a lethal manner, but I guess I wouldn't assume that if somebody was carrying a pickaxe that they're wanting to use it as a weapon, but you do you know? Can't blame them for being cautious in the world of Rust. Yeah, I think that's also another thing that I love about Rust is that I've played 100 hours of it and I'm still learning new things. Things that I probably should have known, but, you know, it's all good. I've been learning slowly over time. I think I've gotten quite better at it since I first started, though. I was definitely dying a lot more. But now I think I have a good system that I try to stick to. Oh yeah, give me that scrap. Give me that scrap. Boop-de-boop-de-doo. Okay, we need to get the stone that we're missing. And then after that, we can probably focus on getting scrap because we need to make a workbench as soon as possible. So nervous. I know that there's more people on here. And that's why I'm nervous. Okay. Hoop-de-hoop-de-hoop-de-hoop. And this map is kind of small, I think, compared to... Oh, there's a scientist over there. I thought that was a player, but I guess it's just a scientist. I don't think I can kill him. I think he'd more likely kill me first. And we did not register... Well, hold on, let me see if I can... Boop. Boop. Oh, come on. I just want your loot, baby. Let me loot your body, baby. Where'd he go? He's like, hello? Don't shoot me. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, is he gonna shoot me? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. You just gotta stay sufficiently far away from them so that they can't hit you. They won't shoot at you if you're far away. Oh, where'd he go? Nice. There's also another scientist up there. Wow. All of that for some flares. Wasn't even anything good. I was hoping maybe just a hazmat, but... Low quality carburetor. I also, another thing that I found out that you can do is that you can... I found a water pipe shotgun in a crate randomly. Okay, that's fine, I guess. See, it's this kind of shit. It's like you randomly find a shotgun. What? You ever just find a shotgun? You ever just drop your shotgun? Oh boy, wolves. Wolfy boys. Are they gonna attack the scientist? That's weird. The wolves just ignore the scientist. Interesting. And we only have 10 arrows. I should probably make more. Wait, is there a wipe in 30 minutes? But I thought the server wiped not that long ago. I guess that's fine. It'll end it off. We only have 30 minutes left in the stream anyways.
all the shrine stuff.
Yeah, all the shrines are underground, I think. They're like underground complexes. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I don't think they're connected to each other. Nice. Got him.
We connect.
Okay. We got some good scrap. Some good. Give me that good. Hello, yes, I have come to order that good. A little birdie told me you have that good, you know what I'm saying? Where's... okay. I don't think I had... I went out to get stone and I got sidetracked killing scientists. Let's pray that I have enough stone to upgrade the rest. I think I've only got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls, and then the roof. Oh no, a lot more walls than just that. I'm also going to put away this shotgun, because I do not have the means to create ammo for it yet. We do got plenty of pipe, though. Ooh, we got lots of pipe. Gears. That'll be that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, we got the walls. The walls are good. Now we just need to get the roof. Luckily, nobody can climb on top easily. And we have a good enough amount of scrap that I think we'll be able to build our workbench pretty quickly. All right. Welcome back. Let's see. Okay. Now we just need to grab the rest of our stone, and we will be good. Yeah, my base didn't get blown up, thankfully. Right? I did find a shotgun, though. I found a water pipe shotgun just randomly. Yet. Yes, correct. It is inevitable. Your destruction, your annihilation and rust is guaranteed. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And how much you struggle in the process. They also, somebody said there's apparently a wipe that's going to happen in 30 minutes. I didn't think that this was a server that, let me see. Does it show me which server that I'm on right now? Quartz, noob, friend, no. It doesn't show me which one that I'm on and whether it's like a weekly or a daily or what. I think, no, we're not on this one. That one's 10 hours old. But yeah, this server's only hours old, so I imagine if they're doing a wipe, then they must do daily wipes. Sometimes those people just want to reset shit. Yeah, that too. I think we... Oh, why are there wolves hanging out by that rock? You ever just be a wolf? Hanging out next to rocks, howling at shit. You know, it's that good life. Come on. Oh! Did I get it? Did I kill it? That was a good shot. Yeah, I think I got it. No, I did not. It ran away. Damn. Ooh, an actual shirt, not one that's made by my grubby little hands. It's also blue, so well, so much for blending in. Okay. I think that's enough stone to upgrade the rest of it. And then we can cozy down. We'll just grab this while we're out here anyway. Yeah, I told you. Stamina is easily the most important resource in Breath of the Wild. Oh, for some reason my chat is saying it's reconnecting or something. Maybe I'll have to open up the... Let me see. What's happening? Chat? Chat! No, I know I'm still live. It's just my chat in Streamlabs is not working. Oh, what the heck? Now it's saying that apparently Twitch's DNS address can't... Well, it says that I'm still streaming, obviously, looking over at Pizza's screen, so I just can't see the chat, unfortunately.
I'll read the thing.
The sound seems to be delayed. Interesting.
They also said
They're what? Lonely in the chat. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, for some reason my stream has been doing that a lot lately, where the game sounds are off sync with everything else, and I don't know how to fix it. I do not. I am using the chat overlay, but it doesn't appear that the chat. At least I'm not seeing your chat stuff pop up on the overlay. No, it's there. It's just I think it might be linked to the chat widget in the actual Streamlabs program. I don't think it takes the chat from like directly from Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. I keep forgetting that Streamlabs is still in beta. Okay, I think we have the things that we need. So I'll just stick the rest of that in there. Do we have some place that has a recycler nearby? Do the bandit camps have a recycler? I guess I could always go check. Let's go take these things to the recycler. That'll give us more scrap as well, maybe some metal fragments. There's a cat. Hello, Bebo. What are you doing? Oh, did the stream also shit out for you? Could you reload it? I just want to see if the stream like actually ended. I think maybe our internet doesn't appear to be down. Or it doesn't look like it's down from looking at the router. I honestly wonder if it's Streamlabs that's making the... Oh, it said that I'm live on the Discord. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Streamlabs might be fucking up. What? Oh, so it's just our internet is being dumb as fuck. Thanks, Comcast. Love you. Man. Well, hopefully it comes back. I'm hoping that when we move, we can get an upgrade on the on our internet speed at least. I don't know. Maybe I want to switch to a different provider, especially if they're going to be doing Like, if it's gonna be shit like this, where it's gonna be cutting out constantly. Or not constantly, but like every once in a while. I need a recycler. It says that I'm still, like, it still says end stream on Streamlabs. It's saying, it gives me the option to end the stream, so I don't know if that means that that I'm still live or what. I guess I could check, hold on, let me check my phone real quick. I gotta make sure I'm still live. I don't want to just be talking to myself, right? Let's see. It should still say that I'm live if I am, in fact, live. Obviously. Yeah, I think it still says... Yeah, it still says I'm live.
Yeah, I think it still says.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
It still says I'm live.
That's weird. I wonder if it's like a bandwidth thing. I do have the chat up on my phone, though, so I can see the chat from my phone. Sorry about my technical difficulties. It's one of these times. It's like one of those streamer. It's one of those streamer things where you realize that after you've been doing it for a while, when you need to upgrade your equipment or your just your stuff in general. Let's see. We'll recycle all this stuff. This should give us some metal fragments or whatnot. I'm gonna get rid of the tuna can. No use in me carrying around a tuna can. I don't know, it might also be a Twitch thing, because it's saying that the chat is reconnecting on my phone. And I can't see anybody in chat, which sucks. But I'm still live, apparently. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. Yeah. That's gonna get us a head start on, our... What would you say? Oh, yeah, by the way, thanks, Sounds Like Patrick, for following. I just saw the 933, the follow. It's just not showing up in my Streamlabs for some reason. It's being glitchy. Sorry about that. But thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you, comrade. Thank you so much. You've been nice to talk to through this whole stream. Sorry if I can't respond to you, by the way. But hopefully it'll be better. Usually when problems like this happen, it only happens like once a month, once a blue moon. Once a blue moon. Let's see. I just want to get down. I just want to get down. Okay, we got recycled. Now let's head back to the base. It doesn't seem to be just a Streamlabs issue, though. I think Twitch is having a moment as well, because I'm connected to my mobile data, and it's not showing me the chat. I'm glad you enjoy my content. I saw that you had followed me the other day and that you were friends, I think, with Adnan. So I was like, wow, I always enjoy getting the friend, because Adnan knows quite a few really cool people. So I'm always slightly intimidated. Leave me alone. 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 No, bad dog. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okie doke. Artichoke. We got some shit to build. Okay, first things first. Another metal door. Or another door. I'm going to put a key lock on it because I'm the only person on the server that is associated with me. We are going to make a workbench. Maybe not. Oh, I need scrap. I need the scrap. Workbench level 1. Cool. And then we'll make 2 boxes. And that'll be that. Most likely. That's all the resources we have, at least. Do that. Do that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now we're more secured. Got some tech trash. That's me. I'm tech trash. Yeah. Put the workbench right there. I can make a simple handmade site? Damn, bro. Who would have known? And then we can also research some stuff if we wanted to. I mean, we might as well. Hammer. Pickaxe. Pickaxe, hammer. And then I think what I'm gonna do. You know, this is one of those times where I'm realizing maybe I designed my shit not great. I need to get a good design going down that'll secure my things. And I'm not good at thinking ahead. Because now, no matter which place I put it, my chests are going to be on the outside edge. Which is not great. I don't know. I don't want potato seeds. I do like potatoes. That is a thing that I do enjoy. Ooh, somebody's getting. What a nice beat. I've never known. I've seen people put in shelves in here, but I never know how to do it. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with I'm sure it has something to do with how using the triangle foundations and like putting them up halfway instead of putting them on the ground. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wasted some wood. Okay, we're just gonna stick them in here, and then once I get the chance, I'll put a door there. But for right now, this will be where I put my shit. It's not the most efficient use of space, but it is what it is. And then we can actually stick our things in a real box. Sorry, tiny box, tiny dinky box. You're not a real box. You're merely a facade, a shadow of what you could be. I feel so disconnected. I feel so depressed that I can't talk to my chat right now. I'm so sorry, my friends. I can't talk to my friends. Mom, I can't talk to my friends. The internet's being dumb. I can't talk to my friends, Mom. think I heard somebody voice chatting in the distance. Hello? Hello? Yeah, for some reason, the voice chat makes it lag so bad, and that didn't used to be the case because I played Rust on here before, and I used voice chat, and it didn't seem to be bad. Okay. Stick this shotgun in here, and then this pickaxe. I do need to make some arrows. That's why I brought out that wood and stone and then put them back for no reason. Okay. I think I might end the stream here, especially since I can't talk to the chat, and we're at a good stopping place because I think the only thing to do after this would be to go get scrap and shit. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm sorry that we had technical difficulties today. It seems like lately I've just been having all sorts of stream issues and shit, and like having to skip streams for various reasons. So it's been kind of disappointing for me as well. But here soon, in the next month, we will be moving into a more stable situation. I'll have better internet. I'll have a better area in general. We don't have to worry about our AC not working, hopefully. So I'll have a lot more stable of an area here coming up soon. And hopefully we can finish Disco Elysium by the time we move as well. Because I'd like to start a new game to commemorate our move. Because it turns out that our move is going to line up, like, literally, I think like 2 weeks after we move is going to be the 1-year anniversary of my stream. So we'll have to do something special for that, for sure. But yeah, thank you again, Sounds Like Patrick, for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you a lot, and thank you so much for the follow, despite the difficulties today. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I actually, here, a little sneak peek right here. I downloaded Piku Niku. It is, I think it has co-op. I think that's what me and Pete are going to play on Wednesday. So Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m., we'll be playing some Piku Niku. It looks adorable and hilarious. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good start to your week. Stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Peace out.